Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome to my fashion bunker. I'm traveling and I'm packing, and you're gonna pack with me now. There you have it, guys. So I'm not in the best of moods. I've been working a lot and I'm showing you a little bit of insight in my private life, which is something I don't like to do a lot. Does the camera capture this? Can you hear this sound? If you can, it's literally the freaking fridge. It keeps going on every 10 minutes and it keeps brewing and zooming, so you can't really sleep all night. So anyway, I am leaving this place tomorrow, and it's been a tough fashion week. Oh, I'm falling. And it's time to, get it all straight. Now, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about, guys. One, for those of you who know that I posted the Yeezy comparison between the two sneakers, like the first edition and the second edition. And the video went very well. There's a lot of views and hits. But I'm thinking to myself, so much hate. People are... some people are telling me, oh, they're fake. Why can a loser like you get the shoes and I can't? And all that stuff. I'm like, people, just mind your own business. If somebody wants to watch a video that reviews a shoe, then it's on you. Because if you're going to watch a video of a shoe review, what do you expect? Other comments, I've been receiving questions of people asking me extremely complicated things about their lives, and then my life, and requesting particular explanations on certain products. I'm not really, a store. And I don't really have the time to explain certain things, certain obsessive things. And I'm sorry if it comes across as rude if I don't give an answer the length of a book, but I just don't have, I really don't have the energy, guys. I'm so exhausted and tired, and lately it's been hell. Work-wise, I'm barely finding the time to film, and in fact, the only time I have to film is right now while I'm putting these things together. Look at this t-shirt. This is another funny story. People think it's some Nazi thing. This is Yoji. He drew himself ready, preparing to make a cartwheel to turn around. Whatever. You get criticized for everything. Oh wait, am I wearing this tomorrow? I did some shopping while I was here, literally those 10 seconds of time that I had from time to time to do shopping, to buy some perfumes that are kind of hard to get elsewhere, or because I had some sort of reductions, because you either know some people or you have some connection when you're in the fashion business. And so guess what I got? Well, one of the perfumes you already know. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have probably seen by now the post. Where's the perfume? I'm gonna sneeze. This one here. Woo! Yay! He sneezed. Opium for Men, the eau de parfum version. It says there. Delicious. I've been doing my research, guys. A lot of research on Dior Addict and the 2014 reformulation. A lot of people say that it's the closest you could get to the original. I have to say it's divine. Really divine. Another one I found it's a complicated one. I will be reviewing all of this. Hypnotic Poison Eau de Parfum. The 2014 Demachy formula. I'm wearing it today. And it's a tricky one. I don't know if I hate it or if I secretly deep down inside love it, but we're gonna get to that too. So expect those things in a review coming soon to theater near you. Near you. When I posted my tutorial, like how to pronounce French brands in French with my friend Paul, I also decided to split the video in like little videos because I thought if somebody's interested in just seeing one particular brand, they don't have to watch through the whole video. But guess what happened? It kind of backfired on me because a lot of people unsubscribed because their email folders got spammed. Oh well, whatever. You gotta know where your friends are. And obviously, those people were not friends. Good for them. But then, within like 2 days, the subscribers were back again. So that was really funny to see. I love doing that video. I might do another one again, like another tutorial with some friend that knows, you know, how to do stuff and teach us things. I'm sorry if the camera is crooked, but the world is falling apart, so might as well the camera be crooked too, right? What I'm doing now with the suitcase, I'm basically folding the t-shirts. Oh God. I'm folding the t-shirts in a way. I'm not doing this properly, but anyway, come here. Come here, you guys, come here. I'll take you with me. There you go. This is the sadness of it all. I don't have a tripod with me, so I can't really show you, like, I mean, I really fold things very nicely when they're fresh and washed and I'm about to travel, but now that everything has been used, I wear one t-shirt a day. I never wear it twice. You know, I gotta wash them when I move to my next destination anyway, so I just fold them up quickly like this. So as I was saying, the world is in a bad place. I mean, first off, let's talk about, you know, Donald Trump. If he gets nominated, like, God, as a Republican nomination for president, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, that's insane. If it gets that far. But if it does get that far, that just shows you the world we're living in is going bananas. Now, another thing I've noticed lately is that freedom of speech is diminishing more and more and more. And that's something that's troubling me a lot. And I'm not taking for granted my freedom of speech, but I do fear that it might pretty soon be taken away from me or from us. Did I apologize for my bathrobe thing? Like, whatever. Look how cute this is, guys. A friend of mine made this for me. He's an artist. Zombik. Mr. Zombik, I love you so much. He knows that I love mosquitoes, so he made a little French fry teddy bear. He draws these. He's an artist. Check him out. I'll link his Instagram, okay? He makes these t-shirts, guys. You can maybe even order them. I don't know. This was a gift for me, and I wear it a lot. But he makes these beautiful drawings. This one was inspired by mosquito, but he also made me, what you might call it, Anna Wintour kind of weird comic figure with like teeth with diamonds and a piercing in the teeth with like a Chanel logo on a crazy t-shirt. Badass. Love it. What else did I take to Gay Paris? I took the Yeezy, what size is this? Double extra large t-shirt. This thing is ginormous. I love it. Very good quality cotton. Well done, Mr. Kanye. Well done. There was a secret, how'd you call it? Showroom for Yeezy Season 3 somewhere in Paris. That was fun to see people running around looking for it. Stupid. People should just mind their own business. Unless you don't have a shop and you want to order stuff, and you might as well go through the official routes, no? I wore this camouflage thingamajiggy pants from Y3. This is a jacquard. It's not a print, it's woven. These are Y3s morphed. It's beautiful. It's my favorite pants as far as this particular print goes. What else is there? I do have a second piece of luggage, which is like my carry-on. More Yeezy, the best. This one, oh, it smells so good. Still has perfume on it. Oh my god, everything I wear is like perfumed. Oh, that's the thing I wanted to tell you. So there's this one guy, right? He writes me on, I don't know where, some social media platform, asking me about, oh yeah, one of my perfume reviews. I think it was the Coco Chanel one. Asking me about like a tip. And you know, I always am very, very happy to help people out. You know, if they have a question about perfumes or what might suit them or not. I mean, not that I know what might suit them, but you know, anyway. So he's like, you know, what, like, I'm debating whether or not to purchase Chanel Bois des Îles Eau de Toilette or Eau de Parfum. What would you suggest for a straight guy that usually likes aquatic scents? So he asked me about this, you know, perfume tip, like what sort of perfume he should get, Eau de Toilette or Eau de Parfum, for a straight guy. And I go, I don't understand your question. What are you asking me here? Like, you know, dude, that I, like, my reviews are all about, you know, perfumes are genderless. Now you gotta choose a sexuality for a perfume? What does that mean? Which, should I get Eau de Toilette or Eau de Parfum of Bois des Îles? I'm a straight guy. Which one of the two would fit a straight guy? Like, this question is wrong on so many levels. So, but anyway, not to offend anybody, but it's just, and I just answered, you know, it's not about, and this is the thing, perfumes are, to me, genderless, and most importantly, they are sexless. They can be sexy, but they are sexless. They don't have an orientation. There's not a, what, let me ask you this. What is a gay perfume? And don't go on telling me floral bullshit. Since when is a flower for women and not for men? That's such bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it really annoys me when people start like falling for this trap that consumer society is building up for us, you know, like having to decide, you know, what to buy. It's going to be pink if it's for girls. It's going to be blue if it's for boys. Oh, come on. Just because the market is so big and flooded with all that stuff. I'm just so overdone with work and everything, guys. So you're experiencing a Dacob, a moodier version of Dacob. Look what I got quite some time ago, Vivienne Westwood. I am living for this jacket. Unfortunately, like, the woven stuff here is kind of really delicate. So there's a couple of stitches I gotta like kind of fix and set up. But it's from World's End, and it's very rare because World's End is kind of like the archive pieces, the pieces that you know, the iconic Vivienne Westwood pieces that are constantly made. And this one is gold label too. And actually, it has the gold label. I mean, the inside of the jacket is as beautiful as the outside. It's so crazy. So it's made, like, I guess, with leftovers of gold label pieces and stuff. And this is the Union Jack flag, also gold label print. I love it. And if you have seen me on Instagram, if you follow me there, you have seen me wear it. You see what I mean? These little threads kind of fall out and you gotta put them back in, because it kind of pulls. But you know, it's punk, it's Vivienne. It's supposed to fall apart and then replenish itself all over again. Do I look too bad? Tell me if I do. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Another thing I wanted to comment on a video. Somebody was like, girl, on my video with Paul, you know, when I'm like learning and teaching you guys, thanks to Paul, how to pronounce words in French. He's like, a couple of people wrote me like, Dacob, what's up with your, like you have like makeup on or something. And it's kind of dark on your face and the neck is lighter. And I did mention a couple of comments prior to those comments, even saying like, yeah, it's my homage to Donatella Versace, because I literally tested out like a new powder from Chanel, and I usually use the Universal Powder 10. But I kind of thought, oh, let's make me look a little bit more healthy and colorful, and I tried the 30. And in real life with the spotlights, it just looked good, but then on camera it didn't translate very well, so I looked like a fried potato chip. So, and I'm cool about it. I can laugh about it. I can make fun of myself. I like that. And I said, you know, it's my Donatella realness. But then some people think I'm not cool about laughing about myself, and they think they can read me. You can't read me. She reads herself. Almost unpacking here. I can't fit this piece into this. I only travel, like if I'm gone for a week or something, or if I get to do like laundry somewhere, I usually just take 2 pairs of shoes. And these are the shoes I took. I took 2 like Adidas, what am I talking about? Superstars. What are these? No, Ultra Boosts. And that's it. 1 to wear, 1 to pack. It's as easy as that. So I'm gonna pack 1 pair right now. I use like a plastic bag, and I put them in the plastic bag so they don't make the, and it's a Ziploc thing, so they don't make the rest of my clothes dirty when they're in the suitcase. I really, you know, the more time passes, the more you travel, and the more you learn to travel really light. Don't take too much stuff with you guys, because you're just gonna slow yourself down. You're gonna slow down the pace, your rhythm. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? Now, one last part of the suitcase is gonna be, of course, for my, you know, beauty case, which is also pretty small this time around. Let me. So, I got some socks, and here is basically how the shoes are gonna go in there, the beauty case, whatever else is left. You know, I might have to do one of these perfumes. Well, so you can take in liquids. This is how I do it, you know, up to like 100 ml. There's the poison bottle. I've kind of covered it with plastic foil so that this bottle and this bottle don't kind of hit against the glass against glass, so they don't scratch each other. So this I can take on board, even though, my God, it weighs a ton. But I'm in the, you know, minimum percentage allowed, you know, like liquid milliliters allowed, whatever, yada yada. That's the other suitcase over there. That's going to be my carry-on. Some food for tomorrow morning. My cap. Some shopping I did. Computer. My wallet on chain. This is how it travels. It's like wrapped like this, so it doesn't bump into things when it's in a bag, and then it's in its original black Chanel pouch. You know how these things are. Then I have my Chanel bracelet. It's also in a plastic bag. Why? Because again, this is gonna go into, how'd you call it? This is gonna go into my carry-on suitcase, and there's going to be a lot of stuff laying on it and next to it, so this plastic bag kind of protects the box from getting too damaged. Hotel slippers. So gonna steal them. The stuff we snatch at hotels, so sue me. This is how much I miss you guys, because I'm like vlogging literally in the midst of everything. And you know what the funny thing is? The several things that I do in my life are connected to several people, and sometimes the people I encounter can be amazing, and sometimes not. For lack of better words, and I just can't use other words right now. But the amount of love and attention and true, pure exchange that I have had with you guys, I haven't had with anybody else, really. Isn't that strange? Like this virtual connection that is there, even though we never saw each other in real life, is a bond that exchanges much more pure love and positive energy than actual real encounters with people on a daily basis. Why is that? Is it because we never know what we have till it's gone? So the people that have you every day and the people that you have every day in your life, you take each other for granted? Or is it more, I don't know what it is, but I have the feeling that it's doing me a world of good to have you guys in my life, because it's more pure type of contact. I mean, maybe it's more like the parfum of contacts, and meeting somebody on a daily basis would be an eau de cologne. You know what I mean? More watered down. Because if you see each other all the time, you don't have the essence of something. Rather than, you know, when you meet me and when I meet you through the comment sections it's like just a bit of us meeting, you know what I mean? It's like in time. It's not like you're spending your whole day with me, and you probably wouldn't bear me if you would spend the whole day with me. I know I wouldn't. That's why I go to sleep from time to time, to not have to deal with myself. I read from Nikola Tesla, and Nikola Tesla is an amazing guy. If Thomas Edison and capitalism hadn't, you know, fucked him over, electricity nowadays would be free, and it wouldn't be damaging the environment, and our lives would be so much easier. We would all be wealthy and happy. But no, Edison fucked it up. Now we have light bulbs and all that bullshit we gotta pay every month. Hence electricity. So Nikola Tesla was saying, if you're smart, people don't have many friends. And he goes on by saying they don't have many friends because the smarter you are and the more picky you become, and the more cautious you become. And it's true, you know. In a way, close, you know, true friends are hard to come by, and they're very few, you know. And you're lucky if you can count them on one hand. Through your entire lifespan. That's already a lot. 5 good friends, rare. So it's puzzling me in a way, you know, we don't know each other really, you guys and me, just through, you know, this virtual world, and yet I feel so close to you. So, isn't that funny? Well, maybe I'm just overthinking things, as I usually do. Which is one of the reasons why in this hotel room I cannot sleep. Too much stress and pressure. So basically I spend my nights laying in bed thinking, instead of just like turning my buzzer off, well, my brain, whatever's left of it, and just sleeping. You know, it just doesn't work for me. Which brings me to another point. I need to exhaust my body to sleep. In order to sleep, I need to exhaust my body. To exhaust my body, I have to do sports. And I haven't done sports in quite a while. I haven't had the time, and quite honestly, when I did have the time, I just didn't have, you know, the nerve. I just couldn't be bothered because there was so much else to do. Plus, I preferred to film YouTube videos, and I need to go back to doing sports because it makes me tired. When the body is tired, you can sleep more relaxed, and I miss that. I miss that true and authentic, you know, body tiredness, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, there I am, ranting about and blabbering about all this stuff. I hope you're enjoying this, like, pack with me video. Should we give it like another name? Like, should it have like a name, like clickbait name, you know, YouTube and clickbait, so famous. Should we call this video my sex routine, and I'm like standing in front of the camera like that or something? Should we bait the click the bait? I don't know. It puzzles me how certain people manage it in this world with, you know, attention. The rest of the world giving them so much attention when all they have to say is shallow nothings and whispered promises of something that is never really yours and to begin with. I don't know, it's all a big mess. The world is a big mess. So, should this be the pose for the sex routine? My sex routine. Give me your most sexy face. I can't. I'm just so stupid at this. I'm like so not. Plus with this hair, it looks like I'm cuckoo rather than sexy. I'm in Paris right now for Fashion Week. You wouldn't believe the amount of judgment I got for wearing this. What gives? The world is changing so badly. Where's Christian Lacroix? Where is Jean-Paul Gaultier? You know, where are those times when actually creativity and people with a vision? Where's Thierry Mugler? That people with a vision had some sort of power, had some sort of voice to say, and other people would listen to them. Right now, they're all labeled as freaks. as freaks that are not worthy of anything. So what happens? We get Vetements doing fucking Balenciaga. It looks like shit. I'm sorry to say so. It's a oh my god. You see, now I'm going on a rant on about Fashion Week. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But I will. Balenciaga is not Balenciaga anymore. I'm sorry. Maybe some of the pieces are cool, but it's always this stupid attitude of people, thinking that they can wear something, have a total look of like 15,000 euro and then, or dollars. And then like the shirt is like all fucked up and like in on one side of the pen, on the other it's like falling out, and the hair looks like it hasn't been done. It's like out of bed look, and like, black circles under the eyes, but they're painted, and the hair is like fixed to look that way. So it's all like this faking, like, I'm so cool, I'm too cool, I don't even care about what I wear. Bitch, you care what you wear, you care about how you look like, you care how you fix your hair, and you want it to look like you don't care. That is the biggest loser fucking lame attitude ever. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. And Balenciaga? I didn't see Balenciaga. Where's Cristobal Balenciaga? There's none of it in there. I'm sorry, but it's bullshit. People like dressing up to not impress in order to impress. So that the weird people that have some sort of power, that have absolutely no character, would not feel threatened by you. And by not feeling threatened by you, you can kind of grow in your career. What gives about that? Like, what gives about, when you show the character, you are the one who is being kind of pushed down. So you gotta always kind of be invisible. Heaven forbid you have a character and you have your own identity. Because then people, what do? They block you. They block you because they're afraid. The second that you show character, it's like showing them a mirror in their face. And they see themselves and they don't like what they see. Because usually what they see is somebody who's afraid. And they see that because they see strength in you. And they see lack of strength in themselves. And that makes them feel extremely threatened. So to all you guys out there, and I know there's a lot of you out there that are going through this shit on a daily basis, we have to rise again. We have to find a way to unite and just take back what was ours to begin with. Creative positions where somebody still has that opportunity to change the world and make it a better place, they're gone. Taken up by some golems, whatever you want to call them. They're bad in either way. And the real trolls are the faceless ones. Not just, on YouTube and the internet and yada yada, but the real trolls are the ones that when you're walking down the street, they pass by you, you don't really notice them. Because they're invisible. They blend in. And that blending in is so dangerous because you won't know what hit you because you won't see it until it's too late. So guys, I think I can end on this Sour Patch note. I love you so much. Thank you so much for, sticking with me through my fake sex routine video. I might just call it sex routine and let's see what happens. Like, let's see what happens and what sort of clicks and what sort of people and what sort of anger comes out of a tease. For now, I'm going to end up packing. I mean, I can't really end up packing because tomorrow morning I have to finish, I have to brush my teeth, take a shower, and then my beauty case is closed. Then it goes into the suitcase and then I lock it off. So I can't really pack the rest of this stuff right now. But I will. Love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, share the video if you liked it. And do comment in the comment section down below because it does make a world of a difference. To me, and I hope also to others, because I have noticed that a lot of you read comments of other people, which is beautiful because that's what a community is all about. So, I am going to try to go to bed, but I know I won't be able to sleep. And that means I'll be just laying in bed, looking at the ceiling, thinking, and planning my next video. Love you all. Take care. Bye. Oh, wait, before we say bye, there's always a thing, right? And that thing is, never give up on love. Love you all. Bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over guys and join the fun.